Welcome back to Weeb Psycho TV, the ultimate hub for web novel enthusiasts. Today we embark on an extraordinary literary journey, exploring captivating stories together. We've reached an incredible milestone on this channel, boasting a remarkable community of 6,200 subscribers. Your support fuels our passion for storytelling and the exploration of the vast worlds web novels offer. If you haven't joined us yet, hit that subscribe button and become a part of our ever-growing web novel sect. If you need someplace to read web novels, check out my affiliate link down below, first link. Also, check out our Discord. Now, let's dive into this new web novel I started called Seeking Immortality in the World of Cultivation by the author ZZMHNQ on Webnovel. At the time of this recording, it has 495 chapters and averages 21 chapters a week and has 1.3 million views on Webnovel. The genre of this story can be categorized as wuxia or xianxia, essentially an Eastern fantasy novel. For a brief summary, our story starts out with our MC Haesung. He's a transmigrator from modern Earth that has been brought to a world where cultivators reign supreme and strength dictates law. In this brutal world, the weak are mere shadows under the might of the powerful, embodying the harsh truth that might indeed makes right. Since Haesung is a transmigrator that has all of his past memories, it's cliche for him to have a golden finger. For those who don't know, the golden finger phrase refers to the power that grants our MC a significant advantage, whether it's a power, system, skills, or trait, that usually has the MC being pretty overpowered in the story. What makes this story unique and intrigued me the most is that Haesung was granted an infinite lifespan, i.e. eternal life. No OP power that can instant kill enemies, no OP system that ultimately leads him to be OP, or has reality bending powers or any influence in the world. This really helps with the longevity of the story, and the story ending too soon. Also, it helps pace the story to not move too fast or feel too rushed to power up the MC. Let's break down this golden finger granted to him. His eternal youth doesn't heal wounds, nor stops potions or resurrect him when he's killed. He just has the ability for him to never age. The author's take on Haesung's eternal life is quite good, I think. There are still consequences for his actions. He can still die, which provides a nice MC who doesn't have to throw himself at every opportunity, since opportunity always takes risk. What I also like about our MC Haesung is that his immortality gives him the ability to be somewhat passive in certain situations. He doesn't have to jump at every risky opportunity. Instead of having to defeat his enemies, he can simply outlive them. He can always bide his time. As long as he isn't killed, he'll continue living. Since our MC can live forever and can really only die essentially by some external factor, he's highly cautious when interacting with people and organizations. I really enjoy Haesung's cautious personality. As you're reading, you realize he isn't one of those dumb MCs that doesn't think things through and only survives by luck or plot armor. Haesung likes to think multiple steps ahead, and has numerous contingencies based on different situations and outcomes to survive and continue on his cultivation journey. As long as he can survive, he can thrive. Haesung kind of reminds me of the main character of this one anime, Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. For those who have seen that, you'll definitely recognize the similarities. In this cultivation, the power system tiers are broken down like this. First up is Chi Refining Cultivator, which maximum lifespan is 120 years old without life-extending elixirs. Next is Foundation Establishment Realm, where the max lifespan is around 200 years again without the life-extending elixir. Next is Golden Elixir Cultivator. Currently in the story, I don't remember them mentioning that detail. There are numerous tiers above that, but not much is known at this point in the story. The power system is not too complex in the story, and they break down each milestone within those realms pretty well, not confusing at all. And power between these realms seems pretty consistent throughout the story. As he progresses with his infinite lifespan throughout the story, he learns knowledge from different cultivation fields. He learns cultivation skills that help him not to only defeat enemies, but to protect life at all costs. He's able to take his time learning because most cultivators just do have the time to and always worry about reaching the end of their lifespan. So it's a constant struggle for those who lack opportunity, talent, or support. This web novel is kind of refreshing. We're constantly reading novels that throw themselves into things just because of plot or just because they feel like they have to, and time is running out. But with Haesung, he can stay calm, cool, and collective most of the time, which is quite enjoyable to read. In the same breath, maybe because it's hard for my mortal mind to wrap my head around, because of Haesong's immortality so far, he doesn't connect with people. His connection with people usually stems from how they can benefit him in the long run. Haesong stays away from getting truly close because eventually, he knows they'll eventually pass or betray him. Because if anybody, especially people in power, finds out about his immortality, his life will be at risk. As a reader, I'd like to see the author see if he can connect with someone, or to try and start a family. Maybe his trait of immortal life can be passed down in some way, but who knows, just a thought. Usually I don't read translation novels, especially for a lack of better way of putting this. With Chinese names, I find it a bit difficult to follow who's who. When looking for new novels, I find myself loving the book cover and reading the blurb on what the web novel is about and discovering that it sounds interesting. So I go on to read chapter 1 but realize later on it's a translated novel, so I just drop it. And I'm so sad and annoyed that my brain is wired this way because I'm missing so many great stories. But my brain is pretty much incapable of staying invested in these novels. My brain usually has a hard time remembering who the author is referring to and keeping track of what names belong to which character, especially if they have similar spelled names, and also not knowing which name is referring to male or female characters, which usually takes me out of the novel's immersion. And that's what reading is all about, so usually I do stay away from these types of novels. But this novel showed me that I could keep up with some. Until now, this novel showed me it's possible for me to do it if I take it slow. And props to the author/translator that wrote this web novel in a way that's easy for me. In conclusion, Seeking Immortality in the World of Cultivation is a great novel. I quite enjoyed the character and the plot of the story. The main character's characteristics are quite realistic, and the overall story progression is good. Heads up to those that do give this web novel a try that it does start out a bit slow, but it's worth it, I promise. The payoffs with staying with the story definitely pays off. This is a nice story that doesn't move too fast. It kind of reminds me of the pace of The Mech Touch by Xlore, and we all know that that web novel is absolutely the best, and paid off quite well, if you stayed consistent with reading it. So, I highly recommend you guys give this web novel a try. Leave your thoughts and comments under this video. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. So let me know if you're gonna give this web novel a try, and why or why not, and have you already read it? Did you like it? Do let me know. Till next time. Welcome to the 25th ever after show of Weeb Psycho TV. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments. Today, in the comment section, I want all of you guys who made it to the end of the video to fill the comment section with Reading Towards Eternity. So if you enjoyed the video or want to support my channel, simply comment Reading Towards Eternity, and I'll definitely heart those comments because I appreciate everybody who stays till the end of my videos. Alright, see ya. Till next time.